It's bulletproof, it's angular, and it's arguably the most talked about vehicle of the decade. But beneath the hype, there's something darker. Today we're diving deep into why the Tesla Cybertruck might not just be controversial, it's dangerous. Let's start with the design. The Cybertruck looks like it was dropped straight out of Blade Runner, but this isn't just a bold artistic choice, it's a safety problem. Sharp edges and flat panels may increase risk of injury in a collision. Take, for example, the windshield. It's designed as a single piece of glass extending from side to side, uninterrupted. That means if you're outside the vehicle and get too close at the wrong moment, say during a traffic stop or while standing next to it on the street, that windshield is basically a giant razor blade. Your face, arms, and head could easily be sliced in an instant. The high, flat front end equals poor pedestrian impact mitigation. There are no real crumple zones. Energy doesn't disperse over several feet, it's dumped directly onto passengers. The Cybertruck is essentially transferring the force of a crash into its occupants. No wonder it failed the first test. A traditional car uses a series of carefully engineered crumple zones. These zones aren't just designed to absorb and dissipate energy, they also push back the point of impact, giving people inside crucial seconds. That doesn't mean a traditional car is safer. They both pose risks, but one pushes the danger backward, giving everyone time to escape. The other shoves it forward, compressing everything in its path. The Cybertruck was developed with cutting-edge tech, but it left out a very basic feature that can save lives: a rear-facing camera for drivers. Even modern trucks made before the advent of such technology have backup cameras. Without this system, drivers are forced to rely solely on turning their heads or using side mirrors, which significantly reduces visibility. Imagine backing up in a busy parking lot without being able to see who's around you. Now picture doing that in a 3-ton truck. You're asking for trouble. Blind spots are already dangerous in any vehicle, but they become deadly in combination with a massive blind zone. The Tesla Cybertruck driver could quite literally run over someone without meaning to. When your side mirrors are larger than your entire front bumper, you know you've crossed a line. In fact, the Cybertruck might have the largest blind spots of any vehicle on the market today. To put that in perspective, a full-size pickup truck has roughly 79 square feet of blind spot. The Cybertruck boasts approximately 184 square feet of blind spot. We're talking nearly double. What makes this worse? The reliance on cameras instead of physical mirrors. Mirrors, despite being outdated, still have the advantage of being physical objects. They offer depth perception based on parallax. Cameras, while high-tech, only show a flat image. This lack of depth perception could mean the difference between seeing a biker or pedestrian and running them over. The Cybertruck's design appears to prioritize aesthetics and futuristic vibes over visibility and safety. But that's not all. Tesla is advertising the Cybertruck as having an exoskeleton, a robust outer layer meant to protect a vehicle and its occupants. While that sounds good, it's a little like putting a metal box around a marshmallow. Yes, it might feel safe, but it also means that when that marshmallow hits something, it hits it hard. It's like trying to crash test a metal box filled with marshmallows. The marshmallow absorbs the impact, the box doesn't. The Cybertruck's armored design doesn't crumple in a collision. Instead, it transfers the energy of the impact directly to its occupants. Now, imagine you're inside a steel box and it collides with another vehicle. All the steel's going to do is shove you forward. Traditional cars absorb this energy over several feet of crumple zones. The Cybertruck dumps it all into the passenger compartment. There are no airbags or seat belts that can compensate for that. Its unique construction could make it dangerous for both occupants and pedestrians alike. And let's not forget about maintenance. Regular vehicles are designed to be worked on relatively easily. The Cybertruck seems to be built with no easy access to various components, making regular maintenance and repairs extremely difficult. And when parts aren't easily accessible, they tend to wear out faster, leading to more frequent failures and safety risks. It's ironic that Tesla, a company pushing electric vehicles, is creating a gas-guzzling behemoth with the Cybertruck. Electric motors are infinitely smoother, quieter, and produce zero emissions. Yet Tesla is essentially building an EV version of a monster truck. The Cybertruck isn't just about engineering, it challenges the very foundation of car culture. Let's look at the size. Many people love the idea of a massive truck, but beyond the flash, there are serious drawbacks. First, it's just plain impractical. It's too wide for many garages and parking spaces. It's too heavy for many public roads, especially in older neighborhoods with inadequate infrastructure. Think about driving through a city like Charleston, South Carolina, or Savannah, Georgia. Those streets weren't built for Tesla's Cybertrucks. Next, charging infrastructure isn't optimized for its size yet. You can install a 40 amp charger at home. It can charge at a mega charging station. But how many places actually have those, and how long would it take to fully charge anyway? The Cybertruck is a bold statement, but it assumes an electric grid that isn't ready for it. As for the future of EV charging, why not go big? It's a great concept for a sci-fi movie, but in reality it's a nightmare for infrastructure planning. Tesla needs to upgrade grids everywhere. Plus, consider the Cybertruck's weight. It's advertised as almost 7 tons. That means even minor bumps can be dangerous, sending the vehicle careening off course. it also puts extra strain on brakes and tires. One wrong move and you're not just crashing a car, you're sending a battering ram hurtling towards something. In a world where fuel prices keep fluctuating and electric vehicles are the future, Tesla has created a monster truck disguised as an eco-friendly option. While the electric motor is better for the environment, the sheer size and power consumption of the Cybertruck negate any of its potential benefits. With a range of 500 miles and acceleration from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 6 seconds, this truck guzzles electricity. Remember, driving a Cybertruck is like trying to keep up with the Kardashians. It's flashy, it's over the top, and it'll burn through your resources before you know it. Tesla has been fined multiple times for making false claims about its vehicles. Their autopilot system was marketed as self-driving but couldn't navigate basic routes without human input. False advertising aside, the Cybertruck offers an optional self-driving capability, and while that's not illegal yet, it's worth noting that the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration has opened investigations into Tesla's autopilot multiple times. Moreover, reports indicate that many Tesla employees view FSD as a joke and unlikely to ever work. However, when millions of dollars are on the line and customers are willing to pay extra for the promise of self-driving capabilities, the line between harmless tech hubris and fraud becomes increasingly blurry. Let's talk about price. The Cybertruck started at $39,900 before rapidly climbing to over $80,000 with additional packages. But Tesla isn't selling the Cybertruck as just a better truck. They're selling it as an investment in the future. Even as a meme, it's pricey. The problem is that meme stocks and other speculative investments often end badly for most participants. So what's the verdict? Is the Tesla Cybertruck dangerous? Well, that depends on how you look at it. It certainly doesn't adhere to traditional vehicle safety standards. It has potentially lethal blind spots, questionable exterior design, and a lack of crash test data. On the other hand, it also offers advanced tech and electric efficiency. But it's hard to call something dangerous and innovative at the same time. The Cybertruck walks a dangerous line between groundbreaking innovation and reckless disregard for established safety norms. Let's hope they find the right balance. And that's why the Tesla Cybertruck is dangerous. It's not just a car. It's a cultural revolution that plays by its own rules. But in a world that demands accountability, even billionaires can't bend the laws of physics forever. So what do you think? Does the Tesla Cybertruck deserve all the hype, or is it a dangerous distraction? Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more explosive automotive analyses.